Welcome to Philadelphia and LaSalle University for the Atlantic 10 women's basketball season preview. Here with head coach Mountain Macgillivray. And coach, you've been here for a couple months. What's it been like so far?
It's been a lot of fun. You know, the ladies are working hard. They're getting better every day. I am enjoying my staff and enjoying what the team's been putting forth. It's really been enjoyable.
You know, the season's starting up in just a few weeks, and
Sure is.
who or what has really been standing out to you?
You know, there's been a lot of surprises. I've been really impressed with our point guard play. Deja, just last year, she got, some minutes, but not a ton. But she's really been performing well in practice on a daily basis, has really been consistent. That's been a nice surprise. You know, the freshmen who, obviously, I was not in the recruiting process with them. They've all, Shayla and Kayla have both been on the court and performing, and they've been a big surprise. They're performing pretty well. But most of them performing up to expectations and doing pretty good. There really haven't been any disappointments at all. It's been a bunch of positive surprises.
Coach, looking at your schedule, non-conference wise, it's a pretty tough slate. Obviously, we know Philadelphia Big Five is included in that. You see a trip out to Oregon State. What's the kind of highlight and going to be a test for us in that non-conference schedule?
In all honesty, for us, the first game, we are looking forward to getting together in our first real competition as a new staff, a new team, and seeing what we have against Howard on November 6th. I mean, that's really where our focus is. We're trying not to get distracted by anything else on there. Obviously, being a Philadelphia guy, being from here, I'm fired up to be playing in Big Five games as a head coach. That's kind of exciting. But November 6th, that's the date we're looking forward to.
And Coach, jumping into the conference schedule, we know Atlantic 10 women's basketball can be kind of difficult at times. What are you expecting in this tough league?
Well, the powers that be in Dayton has been pretty dominant recently. George Washington winning the championship last year. You can expect them to be really good again. And Duquesne looks like they're going to be the team to beat this year. So, those three at the top are going to make anybody, fighting for that, a real challenge. But then, 14 teams in this league, it's a gauntlet trying to compete every night.
All right, Coach, appreciate it.
Thanks a lot.
We're here with LaSalle women's basketball sophomore Deja King. And Deja, new coaching staff. What's it been like working with Mountain and his staff?
It's been different, but it's been a fun and exciting past couple months. I like it. I like what they're bringing to us, like the new things. So,
from your perspective, how does the team look so far?
We look better than we did last year. One of the things that I want to point out is I feel like we're closer off the court, which translates to us being on the court. So I just feel like we're better, like overall. We
asked Coach the same question, but in preseason practices, who stands out to you so far?
Collectively, I'm going to say the entire team because we're more engaged, we're more focused, we go harder, and we're doing more the little things, like getting into the gym on our own time and stuff like that. So I would just say collectively as a team.
We know that A10 women's basketball can be very competitive. What does LaSalle have to do to end up in Pittsburgh for the A10 tournament this year?
We have to stick together as a team through all the ups and downs that's going to come our way. We have to trust in our coach's ultimate end plan for whatever we're going to do. And we just have to stay focused on and off the court the entire time and give everything we have.
Here with LaSalle women's basketball junior Sofilia Ngwafang. And Sofilia, it's a new coaching staff here at LaSalle. What's it been like working with Mountain and the new staff?
Honestly, I feel like we've been really cohesive as a unit, especially with the coaches and stuff. We work well with the coaches, especially having all three new coaches with our grad assistant, and only one of them is a returner. So together, I feel like we work really well with him and the rest of our coaching staff.
So from your perspective so far, who's really stood out to you in preseason practices?
I am a post player, but I honestly think our guards have been doing a really good job, especially Rachel Brown. She's been working really hard. Her game, she's been a lot more confident. You can see her confidence growing from last season to this season. And I feel like she's oozing, her pores are just oozing with excitement to play, and her game has changed drastically since compared to last year.
And how do you think the team as a whole looks like so far?
We look very well. We work well together. Like Deja said, on and off the court, that translates on the court. We are a family. We're sisters, honestly. We work on the court very well. We talk. Our communication has grown like very, very much since the last couple months working with Coach Mountain, and just as a whole, we just like are eager to work and win this season.
We know that A10 women's basketball can be very, very tough. What does LaSalle have to do to end up in Pittsburgh for the A10 tournament this year?
We just have to handle business before we get into conference. I think last year we didn't handle our business as well as we should have. This year, if we win more games out of conference, and it will just set us up like so much better to get into conference with more confidence and just working hard. We do the little things. We just have to pay attention to detail, like trust our coaches, get in the gym on our own, and just work harder than we have the past couple years.
The Explorer season kicks off on Tuesday, November 6th as they host Howard here at the Trumark Financial Center and culminates with the A10 Women's Basketball Championship, which starts on Tuesday, March 5th. Reporting from Philadelphia, I'm Ed LeFurge III.